Honda claims this all-new Accord Hybrid can achieve 50 miles per gallon in the city and 45 miles per gallon on the highway, with a combined city highway average of 47 miles per gallon. When Honda provided me with an opportunity to test the Accord Hybrid, I set one important goal. That goal was to find out how far the Accord Hybrid could travel on one tank of fuel. Most tests like these are pretty formulaic in that they're executed by one journalist driving alone over predictable, non-challenging routes. The result? These tests often produce fuel efficiency numbers similar to the ones claimed by the manufacturers, which can be inflated. Instead of conducting a similar test, I planned a number of outings for some of my friends and I to experience with the Accord Hybrid during the week-long test. We drove all over Charlotte streets, roads, highways, navigating traffic, weather, and traversing steep hills. The goal was to produce true, real-world fuel economy numbers. The Honda Accord Hybrid has 3 distinct drive modes that utilize the 4-cylinder engine, magnetic electric motors, and lithium-ion battery. In EV mode, the lithium-ion battery powers the motors which propel the car. In hybrid mode, both the electric motors and the engine provide propulsion power. In conventional drive mode, the gasoline engine alone powers and propels the Accord Hybrid. My test was designed to be as challenging and difficult as possible. The goal was to drive 800 miles on one tank of fuel. If the Accord Hybrid was to achieve this, I did not want it to be easy. The testing was designed to stress the Accord's hybrid system as much as possible. If it was going to reach 800 miles, it was going to earn them. That being the case, my test had more in common with travel and restaurant features than it did car reviews. I was joined by a few of my friends, which included Todd Alba, lead designer and owner of SCARLETT Plus Boutique, his wife, Robin Album, certified health coach and owner of SCARLETT Wellness, Brian and Kay Ingram, owner and operators of Ryze-Up magazine, my boys Keith Stagg, financial expert, actor extraordinaire Kelly Mellarine, along with IT wizard Andy Herricks, Matt Alexander and his wife Carrie Alexander, owner and operators of HAZARDOUS Racing, and B. Cook, one of Charlotte's top runway and fashion model. My week-long test of the Accord Hybrid started off with a live Inked Uprising Poetry Slam performance in the Night Gallery at Spirit Square, dinner at Brixx Pizza, sports, drinks, and dinner at 2 Buffalo Wild Wings locations in one night, dinner at Maverick Rock Taco, dinner at Azteca Mexican restaurant, and a few much-needed workouts at Lifetime Fitness. I drove the Accord Hybrid all over Charlotte, Matthews, and Huntersville. The added weight of my passengers, along with inclines from 590 feet to over 920 feet, and highway miles made for a very difficult challenge for the Honda Accord Hybrid to reach 800 miles on one tank of fuel. Ultimately, I was not able to reach this goal of 800 miles. The Accord was able to achieve 740 miles on one tank of fuel, only 60 miles short of my goal. This is still an amazing achievement considering how much I put the Accord through. To put the 740 miles in perspective, on average, Americans drive between 12,000 and 15,000 miles per year. This equates to 33 to 41 miles per day. Using these numbers as a measuring stick means the average driver covering 41 miles per day would only have to fill up the Accord Hybrid every 18 days, which puts nearly 3 weeks between fill-ups. 3 weeks. No doubt most drivers will be able to achieve more than 800 miles on one tank of fuel in the Accord Hybrid. Simply put, the Honda Accord Hybrid's handsome styling, refined driving nature, comfort, and economy make it a tough one to beat. Enough said.